With the cold weather rolling in, I thought it would be important to go over indoor pollution. With it cold outside, I'm sure that you're closing your windows, you're keeping your doors closed, and you've probably either turned on the heat or started your fireplace. Both of those have fumes, burning gas, burning wood. That's all considered air pollution. When you're stuck inside, you want to make sure that you're cleaning often enough to get rid of the dust that can cause a lot of people to have triggers for their asthma or COPD. But the problem is that a lot of cleaning products also can be a trigger for asthma and COPD. So you need to try to clean with things that are not as harsh as the bleach type chemicals. So, of course, the problem with a lot of dust is dust mites. A lot of people are triggered by dust mites. Also, animal dander. I tell everybody that if you do have animals and you have COPD, asthma, just anything where your airways get triggered or irritated, then you really need to try to stop sleeping with your pets. Because you're sleeping for a long amount of time. So let's say you're in there 7 to 9 hours. Well, that's 7 to 9 hours that you're literally just breathing in that pet dander. So that is one thing you could do, is just kind of keep them out of your bedroom if at all possible. But also something else that you could do is just make sure you're washing your bedding at least once a week in hot water. You also want to, if you can do this, get rid of carpet. Just put in flooring that does not need to be vacuumed, because you're going to be able to keep it much cleaner, obviously. But not everybody can do that. So if that's the case, then just make sure that you're vacuuming frequently if you have pets, and using a HEPA filter in your vacuum. When you're cooking, a lot of chemicals and fumes are going to be going into the air, so make sure that you're turning your ventilation system on. Pay close attention to whether or not your airways are reacting to different things that give off the good smells. So if you have the air fresheners, if you have air freshening spray, candles, those things can trigger asthma and or COPD. But it doesn't to everybody, and sometimes some scents are fine while some really trigger people. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you notice that your breathing is all of a sudden getting a little bit worse, it could be something as simple as that. It might just be reacting to whatever the scent is. So just another thing to keep in the back of your head. And of course, I can't say this enough. If you smoke or vape, do it outside. That's going to really cut down on all kinds of triggers and smoke, everything else inside the house. Follow me for more breathing tips.